Morning, my lovelies. This is an interesting reading. I feel like there's somebody here who has like fully tapped in to their strength and their emotions lately. Like I feel like you have understood that there is strength and power in your softness and in your emotions. You have gone through a lot of like inner child healing, inner wound, getting mother wound, specifically issues around like codependence and like anxious attachment styles and chasing here. And in doing so and releasing those things that were holding you back emotionally, you are bringing in a very powerful new world for yourself. Ooh, Ace of Swords on the bottom. I feel like this is like because you're finally speaking your truth. Okay, you speaking this truth is bringing you Nine of Cups and the Well. I feel like whatever this is that you have tapped into is bringing you in like emotional abundance, like for good. It's like whatever cycles you've just broken with the Seven of Wands here and the Hangman reverse. Like I feel like you chose to get and tap into your truth and like with someone or something that wasn't aligning with your truth, that was holding you back from speaking your truth, and it was toxic and poisoning you. 111 on the timer, but you chose to move away from it. Almost like I'm seeing like for good, like you finally untied your foot. You're no longer stuck, and whatever it was that you removed, whether it was a person or I'm seeing like heavy addictions. This could be like substances. This could also be like, again, like I was saying, like codependency, just in any sense, like whether codependency on a substance or codependency on love, codependency on a person, chasing, etc. Like you removed those toxic patterns and places and things that were no longer serving you, and it is bringing in this kind of emotional abundance. Like the well keeps refilling, right? Like it brings in all of this abundance. I feel like this may have felt like a tower moment, and like I'm seeing you like sitting in, like you just closed one door and there's no windows in the hallway and you're about to open another door. And so right now you're sitting in the dark kind of feeling around for the other door and you can't quite find it, but you know that it's there, okay? You just have to be patient. 211 on the timer. I feel like with the Fool here, like reversed, like they're asking you to be patient because good things take time. I think you need to get grounded. 222 on the timer, because with the Sun here and the Judgment card, I feel like whatever it was that you just made a judgment call on, or you are needing to make a judgment call on, has been keeping you in the dark for a very long time. And so now 234 on the timer. Now you need to finally get grounded in that energy. Give yourself a little bit of time to come out of those and solidify like the release of those toxic patterns and like behaviors, so that you can get out of this like emotional heartbreak and finally be able to turn like the wheel of fortune forward in your life. I feel like you've been focusing maybe a little bit too much lately on like, or maybe you were focusing too much on like avoiding your emotions by like, I don't know, coping in maybe unhealthy ways. 303 on the timer, but you finally put an end to that because you realized like it's almost like you were trading like a temporary high for long-term abundance. Like, yeah, this thing was okay in the inner realm, but like you knew deep down that like it was actually like a really heavy burden, and it was 321 on the timer. Like it was actually poisoning you. Okay. I'm really proud of you for like finally making this decision to like leave this behind. That like clearing things out is how you make space for better to come in. 333 on the timer. Whatever transition it is that you're going through here, like it's going to bring in something beautiful for you. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I feel like you finally sitting in this truth is removing the blindfold and giving you the ability to finally take a step towards like better finances. Yes, sailing on to smoother water towards better finances. Literally the Queen of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands, like following your passions. Like I feel like with like you finally following your passion. Oh my gosh, yes. It's bringing in financial like balance, and it's putting you back out there. Like I feel like you're getting a new sense of confidence from this. Okay. Interesting though. I just got the Three of Wands and the, oh, okay. I was gonna say, I feel like whenever you start to like take a step forward towards something, there's always something from the past that tries to come back, right? So it's these patterns. Again, it could be a person, could be a habit, or like a behavior that you, 432 on the timer, have, right? I feel like this pattern, this thing, whatever it is, consistently holds you back like intuitively. It keeps you very out of touch like with your intuition. And so 444 on the timer, like even though you're divinely guided and protected, if you continue to choose the like, it's, again, the temporary high for the long-term option. Like, it's like you have 3 options and 2 of them are okay, but only 4, 5, 6, only one of them is like actually really like long-term good for you. And that's the one that you need to finally choose. And in doing that, that will bring in this divine justice and help you tap into your intuition and be able to create this whole new world for you. Like the Artist here, and then the 3 of Cups immediately below that. Like, I feel like removing this is literally going to give you the, like, it's like once you open that door, instead of just like, it's not going to be anything like the life that you've had before. I feel like you're going to walk into it and then you're literally just going to be able to start, like, with love, just start like imagining and creating like literally the life of your dreams. And there's going to be like I'm seeing so much soul family right on the other side of it, just like standing there waiting to like offer you their hand and like bring you in. 5, 4, 3 on the timer. King of Wands and the Lovers. Interesting. So again, like I said, when you take a step forward, there's always going to be people or things that are going to try to come back when they see you shining, right? Okay, so there's a Knight of Wands and the Lovers reversed with the Chariot here. So I feel like there's somebody who maybe like you guys never quite got off the ground in the past. Like there's some sort of connection here where it's almost like before this could even become anything serious, it's like they got too scared. And maybe you got too scared, or maybe it was like right person, wrong time, okay? Because they're like the slowest moving person. So I'm feeling like this never truly like got off the ground. But I feel like whoever this person is, like they are wanting to come back in. But, or maybe they like made, yeah, with the Lovers reverse, like I feel like they could have chosen you, but instead like they chose themselves. And like not even like necessarily, like again with like the third party being like substances or like addictions or toxic habits, like I feel like this person chose to self-sabotage and like live in their mind about this. Like they didn't feel like they were good enough for you, or good enough for this. 6, 5, 4 on the timer. I was gonna say they didn't feel like they were good enough for you, but they're coming in as the Emperor now. Okay. I feel like, again, like with you closing this door, I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. And it's like, especially with like, with twin flames and like anybody that you mirror, like you are telepathically connected to, it's like energetically you guys mirror each other. And it's like you close this door, you close this cycle to these substances, these things. So they closed the door to these self-sabotaging habits that were standing in the way of this connection. And now you guys are going to have this 10 of Cups, like 10 of Pentacles, like abundance. Like I see you guys finally seeing like the cup that you had right in front of you the whole time. Like you went and you realized that a lot of these other cups weren't going to give you the abundance that you thought they were. You realized what was going to. You got out of your head and you decided to make the choice to step into your power. To step into your mother and power. Oh my god, I just saw the 8 of Wands. So like, yeah, this is definitely coming in fast. I love this. 7:57 on the timer. 7s could be important. I feel like you've both kind of been feeling like very nostalgic over this for a while. Just real quick, I want to get message cards. This is very obviously a love reading. This could have been from somebody who ghosted you in the past because, like, again, like I said, they didn't feel good enough for you. Let's see. What's this person really have to say? Okay, they're ready to come in and like meet you halfway and like come to an agreement. Again, you guys like mirror each other and balance each other really well. They're coming in the future. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, they just learned the relationship lesson. I feel like they also just like were going through like partying and something that was like keeping them from being able to bring this commitment in towards you. Yeah, they fell for like a lot of those toxic habits and like lustful desires, and now I feel like they're kind of mad at themselves now. Yeah. Because they may have, like, it may have just brought a bunch of drama that, like, was unnecessary into their life. Ooh, okay. But they're removing the negativity because I feel like they absolutely adore you and they see you as your happiness and unconditional love. Like, ooh, I feel like you triggered a spiritual awakening for this divine masculine. Okay, yeah, Archangel Michael protecting this. Yeah, that man was going to get his karma. Again, right person, wrong time, like, there was definitely 9, 10 on the timer. Like there was something involved here that was keeping this from coming in, but that's been completely closed out and now they can no longer resist you. And I feel like they're absolutely coming in to talk about how like they see a future with you. Like again, with the 4 of Wands and like the Hierophant and the Emperor, like they want to come in and provide for you. They see themselves having like a family with you. They see you as like this beautiful divine being and like as the perfect mirror and balance to them. And I think they're finally stepping into like healthy love and like understanding that you are absolutely what they want, and they're gonna do everything they can to come in and get that, as they should. Okay, I love you so much. Have an amazing day.